Early college admissions applications are due today. That means that students who know their first choice for college need to get that application in ASAP to try and lock in a spot for fall 2026. So here to tell us all we need to know about the process, the CEO of Crimson Education, Jamie Beaton, who the Wall Street Journal deemed the guru of college admissions. Welcome to ABC News Live.
Great to be with you.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's talk about what early admissions actually means, because this is actually for students who are planning to go to college next fall, and that seems like a far way away. Why do we need to do it so early?
So the early round's a big opportunity because if you know what school you want to commit to, for example, New York University, you can apply early decision, and you've got to make that commitment. So if they accept you, you have to go, but it actually triples or even quadruples your odds. Or you can apply early action, which is non-binding to schools like USC. Gives you a bit of an edge too, not as much as early decision, but lets you apply to more schools in the regular round if you want to.
So you get a few more choices there. What are the benefits of applying this early?
The key benefit is college admissions is getting crazy. Take a school like NYU. It used to admit 40%, now it's down to 7%. When you apply early, you actually triple your odds or more, and so you can actually get into a much higher ranked school. So a lot of students that say couldn't get into Cornell in the general round could get in early if they commit. But you've got to know what school you want to go to.
And what I don't think a lot of people realize is that the popularity of early admissions has really skyrocketed. Why? Why is that?
So I think, your typical student now is applying for 10, 11, even 12 universities. And there are so many applications going out that if you're willing to commit early, universities like that assurance that you're keen to go to their school. So now the Ivy League, half the people that come actually committed early. And so it's really changed the game. Whether, 10 years ago, only 30% of slots were from the early round.
How has that actually impacted college applications?
Well, universities now find it much harder to predict who's actually going to take their offer. So even if you're a great school like Columbia, you don't know if a student's going to go off to Yale if they, get admitted. And so these schools allow you to commit early, and then they can actually monitor who's going to go in and predict their yield rate, it's called.
And just because they didn't get their application in, right? Because today's the deadline for that. Just because it doesn't necessarily they missed out, right? I mean, they still have lots of other opportunities.
100%. First of all, a lot of students are still frantically writing tonight. They've got up until midnight tonight to submit those applications. But even if they miss that, there's another round called Early Decision 2. That's a new phenomena, but big schools like Johns Hopkins and UChicago let you commit even in that second round, which gives you that same kind of bump in admissions odds, but due January the 1st. And so there's still opportunity, and of course you can apply regular and apply to all the schools you want to for the Jan 1st deadline.
Well, it's no wonder why they call you the guru of college applications. We get it. Thank you so much.
Great to meet.
Great to meet you. Great to have you here on ABC News Live.